Hello everybody, this is Tafokints, and we're going to talk about some Melee again. And we've had an extended break over the past month leading into Genesis, so I want to talk about what should we expect from the Big Six in 2017. So let's go ahead and start with Armada. He ended the year really strong with a bunch of wins at UGC and DreamHack winner. And so I predict that in 2017 he will continue that strong streak, frequently finishing in first and perhaps even win his second EVO. Now, of course, in 2017, I think the big focus for Armada is building up his personal brand. A lot of the other top players in other games, they supplement their income by streaming. So that just in case they don't win the events, let's say something goes wrong or variance just goes in the wrong way, they still have income. So I really predict him to continue to grow his Twitch stream. I know that he's working very hard, especially in the last half of the year, to grow his following and his sub count. Overall, I do predict that he's gonna have a strong year. He's a consistency monster, and I always see him in grand finals in nearly every event that he attends. So I don't really see his gameplay going down from 2017 much, if at all. Next, we have Hungrybox, and he actually had a very interesting year. In the first half of the year, it looked like this was Hungrybox's year. In 2016, he was winning every single event. He won EVO. And at the second half of the year, he even quit his job to commit full time. And let's not forget that he was the first player to commit to having a coach officially signed on to the team with him. But it's been a little rough since EVO. Granted, second place isn't really bad at the end of the day, but he hasn't really won anything significant in the past 6 months. What further complicates things is the fact that he also had a finger injury playing dodgeball not too long ago. I don't think the finger injury is going to really affect him moving up ahead. I think, he'll play to 90 to 95% of what he's capable of at Genesis 4, but he might make a few mistakes here and there. And the challenge for Hungrybox is that as more people are getting more analytical about the game, can he keep innovating with Jigglypuff and stay ahead of the Foxes? So I predict that he'll win a few events here. He'll probably get a bunch of second places, but I really do think that the competition with the other top Foxes like Leffen and even Mango, that he might see a couple third, fourth, or fifth places in the year as well. Next, we have Leffen, who had an up and down year, but what I'm most excited for him is that this is the first year in 2 to 3 years where we know for sure that he can compete at every event. As you guys know, he had the visa issues that went on for a really long time up until Big House, and he was really uncertain of whether or not he could compete. And of course, that's mentally draining. But now Leffen knows for a fact that whatever tournament there is, that he can compete and put in his 100%. He most recently won Don't Park on the Grass, and he showed his potential by winning Gommel, which was probably one of the most impressive wins I've seen in all of 2016. He's had some bad patches here and there, and I really question if he could beat Pikachu and Samus, the players like Axe or Duck. But since he's full force, I really see him winning a couple of the big ones this year. And he actually has a good shot at winning Genesis 4. Next, we have King. He put together the greatest run I've seen from him at UGC, where he made that monstrous losers run. I can't actually really think of a better run I've seen from King in all of his career, at least in the last 5 years. He has regular practice now, as you can see from his stream. In Florida, he plays with Plup and Wizrobe all the time, whereas in prior years, his practice was inconsistent, and you really saw him drop a lot of the things that, he's like nearly 100% guaranteed on. He dropped combos, he dropped movement, he dropped tech skill. I don't really see that from him in 2017, where he has this regular practice and he can focus on melee for most of his time. Will we see a repeat of UGC? I'm really hoping so. He hasn't really won a super major in a really long time, and that would be really cool to see from King. For Mango, as you know, I'm his official coach on Cloud9, but you can look at his social media, and if you're a Mango fan, you're really excited for what you see from Mango. Mainly, he's taking care of himself better, he's exercising more, he's eating better, he's sleeping better, and he's taking care of himself all around. And that's becoming more important for these players. And so he had a really good 2016 for the most part, although he finished the year with a couple of fourth places and a 13th place at UGC. I think the key thing for him to start winning again is just a matter of discipline. Just sleeping early, taking care of himself, doing all the things outside the game to help him focus in-game. And I really do think that he has a great shot at winning Genesis. I do think he can three-peat at EVO, and I think that he could actually even win his 4th Big House this year. So there are really high expectations on Mango in 2017, and if you're a Mango fan, you should be excited for him that he's taking the game seriously. Last but not least, we have PPMD. And I think as the Smash community, we just really want to see him, come back to the community, come back to the game. He's been away for a really long time, but in the past we've seen him take these extended breaks and come out of nowhere and win these huge events. He did that at Apex 2015, but for now I don't really see that. I think the competition has gone a little bit too strong, but I still believe that at his peak right now, he's still a top 5 player, and I think that he gets back into the swing of things really quick. Now, he has been posting updates on his Twitter about his health. My prediction, which is just based on myself and nothing, behind the scenes, is that he comes back around March or April, and then he gets into the full swing of things by the summer. So maybe by the summer, he gets top 3 at EVO, and by the end of the year, we see the PPMD that we love to watch and enjoy. Now, of course, this is just a quick recap. I'm excited for 2017. There's a lot of great events. Everybody is coming back. We're seeing PPMD come back soon. We're seeing Leffen with the visa, and we're seeing everybody come back stronger. So it's a really exciting year. I'm really looking forward to it.